So who built this city? The one who went against God. And what was the first city? Babylon. What is Babylon in Revelation 17? The mother of harlots. Adulteress. The mother of harlots, meaning I'm a Christian by name, but I'm satanic by deeds. What happened in the old Babel? They built a tower very quickly. Why did they build a tower? Because you see, those people that came out of the great flood, they said the reason why God flooded the whole world is because people lived in filth and sin to the core. And out of the wrath of God came the great flood to cleanse the whole earth from the sinful nature of that human being of that time. So when they came out of that great flood, they did not wish to give up on their sinful lifestyle. So they said, we will build a tower, and this tower's head will be in heaven. Who is in heaven? God. Meaning they wanted to challenge God. They said, Nimrod means I am not ignorant of God's existence. I believe God exists, I know God exists, and I know what He's capable of, but having knowledge of all that, I will still do things my way, not God's way. This is Nimrod. You see, some people deny God out of ignorance, not knowing. But there are people deny God out of knowing, deliberately. And how many Nimrods is there nowadays in the world? Plenty. There are so many people are Nimrod. They know God exists, but they challenge God. So what happened in Babel? Quickly, a tower was built. The head reaching heaven. Who is in heaven? God. You're God, we're God. Aren't people saying now we are God on earth? There is no God, it's us God. Well, Karl Marx said that. The founder of communism. He said, our Father who art in heaven, stay there. You're God in heaven and I'm God on earth. Karl Marx, a member of the Round Table. Round Table. British. Great Britain. Get me meaning? They built a tower. Now how come they built a tower? Because the nations assembled. The assembly of nations. Where do you see the assembly of nations? United Nations. What is that building in New York, Manhattan? The Tower of Babylon of the 21st century. You see, when people of the world gather together outside the circle of God, they will only get together for one thing: evilness. The people of the world, when they get together, they will only get together to do one thing: evil in the sight of God. The people in Babylon of old got together to challenge God and say, well, we're not going to give up on our sinful lifestyle. Therefore, if you're going to bring the flood again, we're going to build the tower, we'll go up in that tower, bring the flood, we'll escape it, and we'll say, na-na-na-na-na. And I'll still live the way I want, not you, God. The people, the nations of the world get together in the Tower of Babylon of the 21st century, New York, Manhattan, to do one thing: to speak about human rights, not God's rights. So human rights, United Nations are going to pass laws in the very near future, and they are doing it. What are the laws? No more freedom of religion. Governments, you need to impose on churches, Christian world, you know why? They will attack Christianity more than any other religion, with all love and respect. You know why? Because United Nations is built on Satan. And Satan cannot stand Jesus Christ only. He doesn't give one penny about any other religious figure, with all love and respect. Because the only one who crushed the head of the serpent was Jesus Christ of Nazareth. All glory to His holy name. So now the UN, the Babylon, the mother of harlots, the adulterous one of all adulterers, get together. All the nations are getting together in New York, Manhattan, to do what? To speak about human rights, nothing about God's rights. And if you speak about God, they will stone you to death. It's all about human rights. So human rights means if you're a man, you can be a woman. And if you're a woman, you can be a man. If you want to go out naked, you can. If you want to be neither a man nor a woman, go for it. You are free. It's all about human rights. Aren't we seeing this? Wake up. My son, my daughter, are you still chasing the world? Are you still going and having fun? Are you still going in those dark alleys? Are you still associating yourself with the wrong crowd? Stop it, stop it. Satan is playing football with the world. Stop it, my child. Please, I beg you. No more Botox. No more laser. No more. Let God deal with you the way He knows the best for you. I beg you. I beg you. I beg you. If you wish to show yourself beautiful, show yourself for Christ, not for Satan. Because Satan will swallow you and will throw you nothing but a skeleton. Dead. Dead. So many young men and women destroyed their life. Irreversible damage. Irreversible damage. So many. Why? Because they wanted and they chose to do it their way, not God's. The United Nations get together now. The nations assemble. Assemble what? Against God. Human rights. Wow. Well done. So now they want to get to your children. They've infiltrated everywhere. The so-called elites. The so-called elites, they've infiltrated everywhere. Even the church. Highest ranks in the church belong to them. Not all of them, but some are.